Welcome to this fascinating exploration of one of America's hidden numismatic treasures, the ultra-rare Jefferson nickel from the Denver Mint. This old coin, though often found in worn or dirty condition, carries a story of history, artistry, and lasting collector appeal that continues to captivate enthusiasts across generations. First up, the 1947 Jefferson Nickel stands as one of the quietly powerful pieces in American numismatics, celebrated for its post-war symbolism, scarce surviving quality, and subtle yet distinctive artistry. While not initially minted as a commemorative, this coin has gained immense appeal among collectors over the decades, particularly when found in exceptional condition or with well-preserved details. Even examples in dirty or circulated states carry a certain charm, representing both the enduring craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint and the passage of American history through its currency. Today, this coin holds a place of respect within the Jefferson Nickel series, symbolizing the resilience of American production and artistry in the years following World War II. Minted in San Francisco during 1947, this Jefferson nickel emerged in an era of Reconstruction and renewed optimism in the United States. The war had ended just 2 years prior, and the U.S. Mint had returned to standard compositions after using wartime alloys from 1942 to 1945. The 1947 issue was part of that transition back to the traditional copper-nickel alloy, restoring normalcy to coinage materials and minting practices. The San Francisco Mint, with its long history of producing high-quality strikes, continued to maintain precision despite limited output compared to other mints. This particular issue reflects the careful balance between practicality and artistry that defined the post-war period, capturing the spirit of national recovery and industrial strength. The obverse of the 1947 Jefferson nickel features Felix Schlag's iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed in 1938 and later refined for clarity and detail. Jefferson's profile is sharp and dignified, framed by the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," with the date placed neatly along the right rim. The reverse showcases Jefferson's Monticello estate, a neoclassical masterpiece rendered with architectural accuracy. The words EPLURIBUSUNUM and United States of America surround the image, while the S mint mark rests to the right of the building. The coin's diameter of 21.2 millimeters and weight of 5 grams reflect the standard nickel composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. In higher grades, its metallic luster and fine strike details, especially on Monticello's steps, make it a visually captivating piece. Although millions were produced, the 1947 Jefferson Nickel's rarity lies not in its mintage numbers but in the survival of high-grade examples. Over 24 million coins were struck, yet few have endured in pristine condition due to heavy circulation during the late 1940s and early 1950s. Collectors prize those that exhibit strong detail, full steps on Monticello, and sharp strike characteristics, a combination that is exceedingly rare for San Francisco issues of that era. Dirty or worn examples often surface in coin rolls or old collections, but their appeal remains for those seeking authentic historical pieces. Uncirculated examples with full steps, FS designation, are among the most coveted, often commanding strong premiums due to their scarcity. In terms of market value, the 1947 Jefferson Nickel displays a wide range of prices depending on grade and preservation. A typical circulated example might be worth between $800 and $1,200, depending on condition and tunning. However, high-grade certified pieces graded MS65 to MS67 by NGC or PCGS can sell for anywhere from $3,000 to over $3,500. Coins with the full steps designation, particularly those in MS67 FS condition, have reached auction prices exceeding $4,000, underscoring their desirability among serious collectors. The combination of post-war significance, limited high-grade survival, and demand for well-struck examples continues to bolster its value, with steady appreciation noted over recent decades. For collectors seeking to identify a valuable 1947 nickel, attention to surface quality and strike clarity is crucial. The Monticello steps are the key diagnostic area. Coins displaying 5 or 6 distinct, unbroken steps are the most prized. Collectors should consider professional certification from services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, as authentication ensures accurate assessment of grade and value. Storage in protective holders or coin flips, avoiding moisture and contamination, helps preserve the nickel's metallic sheen and prevent tarnishing. Acquiring the coin through reputable dealers or established auction platforms is also recommended, as counterfeit or altered mint marks occasionally appear in the market. The 1947 Jefferson Nickel continues to attract interest due to its balance of affordability and rarity. For new collectors, it serves as a gateway into mid-20th century U.S. coinage, offering a tangible connection to America's post-war recovery period. For advanced numismatists, the challenge of finding a high-grade, full-step example provides both excitement and prestige. Beyond monetary value, it holds educational worth, reflecting the craftsmanship of Felix Schlag's design and the mint's evolving production standards. As the years pass, fewer pristine examples remain, ensuring that its appeal and market strength will likely continue to rise. Ultimately, the 1947 Jefferson Nickel represents more than just a denomination of 5 cents. It is a symbol of American resilience, artistry, and history. Its enduring presence in the numismatic world reminds collectors of the subtle beauty found in everyday coinage and the stories coins can tell about a nation's past. Whether discovered in a family collection or displayed in a graded holder, the 1947 remains a testament to the artistry and precision of mid-century minting. For those who appreciate history shaped in metal, this nickel holds a legacy of both modest origins and lasting greatness, ensuring its place among the treasured pieces of American coinage. Next up, the 1954 Jefferson Nickel, without a mint mark, stands as one of the most fascinating pieces in mid-20th century American coinage, embodying the craftsmanship and historical resonance that attract serious numismatists. Though at first glance it may appear ordinary, this coin has developed a strong following due to certain rare die variations, conditional rarities, and the increasing appreciation for early Jefferson series nickels. The no mint mark version was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and examples in superb condition or featuring striking anomalies are now highly desirable among collectors. Its allure is rooted in both its historical significance and the scarcity of pristine examples that have survived decades of circulation. Even when found in a dirty or well-worn condition, the 1954 Jefferson Nickel can hold surprising value, particularly when authenticated and professionally graded. The historical backdrop of this coin adds another layer to its intrigue. Produced in the post-war era, the 1954 Jefferson Nickel symbolizes America's transition into a period of industrial growth and cultural change. By that time, the Jefferson Nickel had been in production for over 15 years, replacing the Buffalo Nickel in 1938. The Philadelphia Mint, where this particular no-mint mark version was struck, was at the heart of the nation's coinage revival after World War II. The design honored Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, whose contributions to the country's intellectual and architectural legacy were emblematic of progress and vision, qualities the United States proudly sought to convey during the 1950s. From a design perspective, the 1954 Jefferson Nickel carries the timeless imagery created by sculptor Felix Schlag. On the obverse, Jefferson's left-facing portrait is depicted with refined realism, exuding dignity and contemplation. The inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" frame his image, with the year 1954 appearing along the right edge. The reverse side features Jefferson's historic home, Monticello, a neoclassical masterpiece that reflects the ideals of balance and reason. Surrounding it are the inscriptions EPLURIBUSUNUM, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, measuring 21.2 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5 grams. Although its metallic composition is not precious, its craftsmanship and symbolic resonance elevate it beyond its face value. What truly enhances the coin's mystique is its rarity in exceptional condition. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 47 million of these nickels, but few have survived without abrasions, discoloration, or wear. Coins that remain sharply struck with clean surfaces, particularly those with full steps on Monticello's staircase, are exceptionally rare. These full steps designations, recognized by major grading services, indicate a strong and precise strike, which was difficult to achieve due to the mint's striking pressure limitations of that era. Additionally, minor die variations and die cracks have been reported among 1954 no-mint mark nickels, contributing to their collectability. When found in dirty or tarnished condition, careful conservation and professional evaluation can reveal a coin's hidden potential value. In terms of market value, the 1954 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark demonstrates notable range depending on grade and rarity. Common circulated examples might be worth between $1,500 and $1,900. However, coins in mint state condition, MS-65 and above, can command between $2,000 and $2,500, depending on eye appeal and luster. Specimens with the rare full steps designation have sold for much higher, sometimes exceeding $3,300 at major auctions when impeccably preserved. The highest quality certified examples have even reached values beyond $4,200 due to their scarcity and the competitive demand among registry collectors. Market trends show that interest in earlier Jefferson nickels, especially from the 1940s and 1950s, has been steadily rising as more collectors recognize the difficulty of assembling high-grade sets. For collectors, identifying authentic and high-quality examples of the 1954 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel requires patience and knowledge. It is essential to inspect the strike details, surface quality, and the Monticello steps for clarity. Having the coin certified by a reputable grading service such as PCGS or NGC significantly increases both trust and value. Collectors are also advised to handle the coin carefully, avoiding unnecessary cleaning, which can harm its original patina and lower its grade. Proper storage, preferably in a dry, temperature-controlled environment using acid-free holders, preserves its surface integrity. Acquiring such coins from trusted numismatic dealers, auctions, or estate collections remains the most reliable strategy for ensuring authenticity and investment potential. Despite its humble denomination, the 1954 Jefferson nickel embodies a blend of artistry, history, and endurance that transcends its 5-cent value. Its design captures the spirit of Jefferson's intellect and America's mid-century optimism, while its rarity in top condition makes it a formidable challenge for even seasoned collectors. The allure of discovering a pristine, uncirculated specimen, or one bearing a rare strike feature, continues to drive enthusiasm in the numismatic community. Whether found in a roll of nickels or purchased at auction, this coin connects its holder to a rich narrative of American progress and craftsmanship. Ultimately, the 1954 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel stands as a reminder that numismatic value often lies not only in metal content, but in the story a coin tells. Its journey from the bustling Philadelphia mint presses to today's collector's cabinets reflects decades of change and preservation. For both new and experienced enthusiasts, it represents an opportunity to own a tangible piece of post-war American history, an artifact that continues to appreciate, both financially and sentimentally, as the legacy of Jefferson and the artistry of U.S. coinage endure through time. Next up, among the Jefferson Nickels produced during the mid-20th century, the 1965 D issue stands as one of the most intriguing and misunderstood coins in American numismatics. Its historical context, coupled with certain ultra-rare transitional and mint-era varieties, has made it a highly desirable piece for dedicated collectors. Though many examples from this year were struck in enormous quantities, a handful of extraordinary era coins and preserved specimens have reached remarkable valuations at major auctions. Even a heavily circulated or dirty coin from this date can hold notable interest due to its connection to one of the most complex periods in U.S. minting history, making the 1965 D. Jefferson Nickel a hidden treasure within the broader landscape of 20th century coinage. The mid-1960s were a time of major upheaval in U.S. coin production. In 1965, the nation faced a severe coin shortage caused by silver hoarding and the removal of silver from circulating coins. To meet public demand, the U.S. Mint suspended the use of mint marks temporarily from 1965 through 1967 to discourage collecting and to streamline production. For that reason, official mint records indicate that no Jefferson Nickels from 1965 should bear a D mint mark. However, a few extremely rare transitional or experimental strikes have surfaced over the years that appear to carry Denver mint characteristics, possibly from leftover 1964 dies or unauthorized minting. These elusive examples have fueled decades of debate and fascination among collectors, who see them as tangible evidence of a turbulent moment in U.S. coinage history. Visually, the 1965 Jefferson Nickel retains the elegant design introduced by sculptor Felix Schlag in 1938. The obverse features a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson facing left, with inscriptions in God We Trust and Liberty arching along the periphery. The reverse showcases the stately Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, framed by EPLURIBUSUNUM, and the denomination 5 cents. Struck from a copper-nickel composition, 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2 in diameter. In uncirculated condition, its subtle metallic sheen and sharp architectural details give it a sophisticated simplicity, emblematic of Depression-era American artistry that endured through several decades of design continuity. The rarity of any genuine 1965 D. Jefferson Nickel lies in its disputed origin and exceptional scarcity. With no official Denver production for this date, verified specimens, if authenticated, represent either a mint error of historical importance or an experimental piece that slipped into circulation unintentionally. Other varieties from this year, such as those showing planchet composition errors or die misalignments, also attract collector attention. Condition plays an immense role in determining value. A dirty or circulated coin may only serve as a historical curiosity, while a sharply struck, uncirculated specimen with verified Denver characteristics can reach astronomical prices due to its near-mythical status. Market valuations for this coin vary drastically depending on authenticity and grade. Regular 1965 nickels without mint marks are common and typically worth between $2,000 and $2,500 in circulated condition. However, if a genuine 1965 D example or a confirmed transitional error is identified and certified by a top grading authority such as PCGS or NGC, its value could skyrocket into the tens of thousands, with some rare varieties fetching upwards of $3,000 to $5,000 at auction. Proof-like strikes or full-step examples, where the steps of Monticello are completely visible, command the highest premiums, reflecting the numismatic market's appreciation for both rarity and technical precision. For collectors interested in pursuing this enigmatic issue, caution and expertise are essential. Authentication through reputable grading services is the only reliable way to verify a true 1965D specimen or an ultra-rare mint error. When examining coins, collectors should look for sharp details, full steps on Monticello, and evidence of correct die characteristics consistent with Denver mint production. Proper storage in temperature-controlled environments, preferably in inert holders or slabs, helps preserve luster and prevent further tarnishing, particularly important for coins in already dirty or corroded condition. Collectors should seek guidance from experienced numismatists or participate in established coin forums and auctions where provenance can be confirmed. As an object of study and admiration, the 1965D Jefferson Nickel occupies a fascinating place in U.S. coinage history. It embodies the technical challenges, economic pressures, and transitional artistry of an era defined by innovation under constraint. Even in worn or dirty condition, it serves as a tangible relic of that pivotal time, connecting modern collectors to the uncertainty and experimentation of the mid-1960s minting process. Its allure lies not just in monetary worth, but in the mystery surrounding its existence, each example inviting further research and discovery. Ultimately, the 1965D Jefferson Nickel is a symbol of numismatic intrigue and enduring curiosity. While its confirmed specimens are exceedingly few, their significance cannot be overstated. The combination of historical rarity, design elegance, and the enduring legacy of the Jefferson series ensures that this coin remains a captivating prize for collectors worldwide. Whether displayed as a centerpiece in a serious collection or admired for its unique backstory, the coin continues to stand as a testament to the evolving artistry and complexity of U.S. coinage, a blend of history, craftsmanship, and mystery that will likely keep its legend alive for generations to come. Next up, the 1960D Jefferson Nickel stands as one of the most intriguing pieces within mid-20th century American coinage, often admired by collectors for its blend of historical depth, design precision, and unexpected rarity in specific varieties. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin reflects a significant era in U.S. minting history, when technological advancements in die production were transforming how coins were made. Yet minor variations and minting quirks continued to create collectible anomalies. While most 1960D nickels were produced for everyday commerce, a handful of examples, especially those in pristine, uncirculated condition or displaying distinct die varieties, have become highly sought after by numismatists. Even when found in heavily circulated or dirty condition, such coins can evoke immense curiosity, symbolizing a tangible connection to America's economic and artistic heritage. Minted during a period of post-war prosperity and growth, the 1960D Jefferson Nickel reflects the stability of the American economy as the nation entered the 1960s. The Denver Mint, known for its precision and high mintage output, produced over 192 million nickels that year, ensuring the coin's wide circulation. However, what distinguishes the 1960D issue from many others is its subtle die variations and errors, some of which resulted from overused dies or minor striking inconsistencies. These flaws, now seen as distinguishing features, have transformed ordinary circulation coins into valuable collector's pieces. The coin does not commemorate a specific event, but its creation during the dawn of a new decade captures a time when American design and minting were entering a modern phase, transitioning from the war-influenced designs of the 1940s toward the sleek precision of the later 20th century. The obverse of the 1960D Jefferson Nickel presents the enduring portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag in 1938. Schlag's depiction of the third U.S. president shows Jefferson facing left, rendered with crisp lines and balanced proportions that emphasize dignity and intellect. The inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" flank the portrait, along with the year 1960, and the small D mint mark just to the right of Jefferson's bust. On the reverse, the design features Jefferson's home, Monticello, an architectural symbol of his Enlightenment ideals and love for neoclassical design. The building is centered with remarkable symmetry, accompanied by the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, giving it a distinctive metallic luster that, when well preserved, can reflect a silvery brilliance admired by collectors. Rarity in the 1960 D Jefferson nickel is not defined merely by low mintage, but rather by condition and die variety. Most coins entered circulation and were heavily used, meaning that high-grade uncirculated examples are now far less common. Collectors particularly prize the 1960 D full steps, FS, variety, where all 6 steps on Monticello are sharply defined, an indication of an exceptionally strong strike. Such coins are exceedingly rare and command significant premiums at auction. Additionally, coins featuring double die obverses or reverse die cracks have drawn collector attention, adding an element of unpredictability and excitement to the hunt. Even a coin that appears dirty or worn can conceal these hidden features, making proper inspection essential before dismissing its potential worth. The market value for the 1960 D Jefferson nickel varies widely depending on grade and strike quality. In circulated condition, most coins carry modest value, typically around $3,200 to $4,500 due to their abundance. However, mint-state examples, especially those graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can fetch between $5,000 and $5,500. The elusive full steps varieties dramatically increase the value, with top-graded examples achieving prices between $6,300 and $7,200 or more at auction, depending on eye appeal and rarity of strike. Historical auction records show that premium condition 1960 D full steps nickels have occasionally surpassed the $1,000 mark, reflecting a steady market appreciation among Jefferson nickel specialists and registry collectors. For collectors seeking to identify and preserve valuable 1960 D nickels, careful examination under magnification is essential. Look closely at Monticello's steps and the date area for doubling or die irregularities. Coins with a strong strike, minimal contact marks, and original luster should be prioritized. Certification by reputable grading services such as PCGS, NGC, or ANACS not only authenticates the coin's condition, but can also greatly enhance its marketability. Storing the coin in an airtight holder, away from humidity and temperature fluctuations, helps preserve its metallic integrity and prevents oxidation, a common issue for copper-nickel alloys. Building connections with reputable dealers and numismatic forums can also open opportunities to acquire rare examples and learn about emerging varieties. The 1960 D Jefferson nickel, beyond its tangible value, serves as a reminder of America's enduring craftsmanship in coinage. It bridges a pivotal era when artistry met modern production efficiency, giving rise to coins that were both functional and aesthetically pleasing. For enthusiasts, it represents the joy of uncovering hidden treasures in what may seem ordinary. Even a dirty or tarnished piece can be a portal into the past, bearing the subtle signs of history that make numismatics such a rewarding pursuit. Its enduring appeal lies in its combination of history, art, and the thrill of rarity, ensuring that it remains a staple in Jefferson nickel collections for generations to come. In conclusion, The 1960D Jefferson Nickel embodies the essence of mid-century American minting: subtle beauty, technical mastery, and unexpected rarity. Whether found in a roll of nickels or showcased in a certified slab, it holds a timeless allure that continues to captivate collectors. Its modest origins contrast sharply with the prestige it now commands in numismatic circles. As the appreciation for Jefferson Nickels grows, particularly those with sharp strikes and preserved detail, the 1960D stands poised to maintain and even increase its value, making it not only a cherished historical artifact, but also a wise long-term investment for discerning collectors.